Oasis Network. So, Oasis has had a recent pump. This is a coin that I do think there are definitely gains here. This is one of the heaviest backed cryptos by venture capital groups, combined with the fact that there's been some nice technical innovations in terms of privacy enabling, which would be hugely beneficial for corporations. I think this is one that can do some gains. Before I get into any of this though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel, and in the videos I showed everyone that I was buying up all of these coins. I expected them to absolutely ram up in price, and you can see what the coins were worth when I recorded all the videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit less than a year and a half on. It was about 18 months on, and what the profit would have been if you'd have thrown $100 into these coins when I released the videos and then just sat on them really for, like I say, 16, 17 months, jumped onto your wallet and sold them. Your total profit would have been over $123,000, which is obviously not bad. I sold these since the market crash. I've been buying up new coins. These are coins that I think can do massive profits, like 40 times your money, 50 times your money, 100 times your money, and I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that can do that, I'll jump on the site, I'll tell the members what the coin is, what profits it can have, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. Means the members can copy along exactly, make the exact same profits I do. Added bonus, they don't have to do any work. They don't have to read white papers, dive into the markets, any of that. Now, if that sounds good to you, head over to copymycrypto.com now. There's a link in the description. On the site, you'll see what I've said in the past and what happened. You'll see what the members have earned. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it in the old videos on this channel. And if you like what you see, guys, join me there and make the same profits as me. Now, let's talk Oasis. So Oasis launched in sort of December of 2020. Was it quite nice steady lows of like 5 cents or so, and ran up to a little over 59 cents, I think, in the last bull cycle. Now, quick point, it's backed heavily by Polychain, Binance, Arrington XRP, Blockchain Capital, Dragonfly Capital, Electric Capital, Kinetic Capital, Wabi Capital, A16Z, which is the Andreessen Horowitz arm of crypto investing, Winklevoss, and Pantera. Hugely, hugely backed. It's also part of the Cosmos ecosystem. And it's the leading privacy-enabled and scalable Layer 1 blockchain network. It combines high throughput and low gas fees with secure architecture to provide the next generation foundation for Web3. It will power DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, Metaverse, data tokenization, and data DAOs. Make no mistake about it, data is where the money is. Facebook, Google, Apple, all these big-ass companies make their money through data. Oasis also announced, and it was supported by top industry backers, a $235 million ecosystem fund to support projects that are building on their network. They've partnered, Oasis Labs, the ecosystem technical contributor, has partnered with the likes of Meta, BMW Group, Genetica, and others to build platforms and products that further individual privacy protection, data governance, and responsible data use. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of information here. It's worth noting as well, obviously they've had a recent pump. So there's an article that was posted like in the last day or so about will Oasis climb in profits. And this is just a lot more of a TA-based analysis, but this is the 1 day time frame. As you can see, it's trying to break to new highs. I think there is a high likelihood this is going to break to new high, to new short-term highs anyway. I think the market's really hot right now. There's also a nice article here about what Oasis is in its entirety. And again, it aims to not only redefine the DeFi sector, but also create a new digital asset named tokenized data. This could enable users to control their own data, earn revenue directly related to it. They would then be able to participate in staking on the network with the Oasis Network coin, also known as ROSE. Now, what's quite interesting about Oasis is, firstly, the team are have ridiculous backgrounds. The team are made up of people that have worked with Apple, Google, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, UC Berkeley, Carnegie Mellon, Stanford, Harvard, and more. The majority of the core engineering team are PhD level educated and all committed to growing and expanding the impact of the Oasis network. The project has strong roots in academia, with Dawn Song, a professor at the University of California, Berkeley, and one of the world's foremost experts in computer security and trustworthy AI, is the founder of Oasis Labs, and obviously heavily backed by some of the biggest firms like VCs in all of crypto. In terms of technology, they have a ton of things that they've implemented. They've got consensus separated into two layers, the consensus layer and the paratime layer. This is for better scalability and increased versatility. The separation of consensus and execution allows multiple paratimes to process transactions in parallel, meaning complex workloads processed on one paratime won't slow down faster, simpler transactions on another. They also use roll-ups for obvious reasons. I mean, very, very, very strong network. Like I said, that $235 million ecosystem fund is only going to do good things for the network, because you're going to be able to build a huge ecosystem. And if we take a look at the grants program and the ecosystem fund, you can see a little bit more information about this. So, better dApps require smarter privacy, and there is truth to that. Like any company are going to want to have a level of privacy integrated as well. So by doing that, it's going to make more, by building a network that has privacy enabled features rather than privacy forced features. What this does is encourage big businesses to start taking Oasis Network seriously as a potential place that they want to start building their Web3 base. Oasis are often doing blog posts as well, talking about what their aims are and what, the goal, effectively, the benefits of utilizing something like Oasis are. They've got the Oasis privacy layer, they've got Sapphire, they've got Emerald, they've got Cypher. You can run a node. It's a very, very complete ecosystem. As for grants program, this is where developers kickstart what they're doing. And as I said, the fund partners for the grants fund are massive VCs. These are big names. Then you've got the ecosystem fund. As I said, this is the $235 million fund dedicated to helping founders build the future of Web3 on Oasis. Again, heavily backed. Overall, right now, this is becoming one of the strongest network, like the strongest blockchains and layer ones in crypto. The question is how much do we start seeing the growth within the ecosystem? Because right now, I think that needs growth. It's not where that's not where it should be. But it's worth noting that we are at, how far are we into Oasis's lifespan? About 3 years, right? As of right now, 5.5 billion ROSE are currently staked. Remember, there's only about 6 point something billion out. Where is it? 6.7 billion. So nearly like 80-90% of the supply are already being staked. There's 120 active validators. There's over 50,000 delegators. They've ran over 160 million total transactions. In terms of holders, this will be quite interesting. I actually don't know this stat, so we'll look it up together. So let's check Etherscan. It's going to be the wraps alarm, isn't it? I need the salts. Why? I went to the wrong one, guys. Oasis scan. And it might be. What will be interesting, I can't imagine that we're going to see much data of holders, are we? Because it's about showing privacy. Total escrow, active validators, current epoch, transfer volume. Even if it's just number of accounts, that would be useful. There we go. Something went wrong. That's annoying. Stats. Just show me stats then. Total transactions, trading volume, validators, accounts. Let's have a look at accounts. Okay, so there's quite... Ah, there we go. 277,000 accounts. That's quite massive. You know, put this into context as well. What's the market cap of Oasis right now? About 500 mil? 540 million. And they've got 250,000 holders. Why have they got so many holders? Because this is going to be a very, very strong project, especially once that ecosystem fund is being enabled and used strongly. We're going to see real growth in this. We're going to all of a sudden start seeing dozens and dozens of high quality projects landing on Oasis. For me, this is one that I just think a lot of people have slept on. I think this is going to create an all-time high. Bare minimum I think this can hit is $1. I think this can run up to $6.7 billion as a market cap very, very easily. It would not shock me to see this hit $2, $3, $4, hell even $5 is very, very achievable if the ecosystem fund is put into action and we're seeing a ton of projects starting to grow and build upon Oasis. Because this is one of those networks where I could actually see companies using. There's not many of the solutions out there, layer 1s, layer 2s, that I see companies using, but something that has privacy-enabled features, something that has data tokenization features, I think companies are going to clamor for. So if we start seeing big name companies jumping on board as well, this is going to do very, very well. But let me know what you guys think. I think bare minimum is $1. But let me know if you think less, more. Let me know in the comments. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the exact same profits I do, except do no work whatsoever, that is what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I dive into the markets every single day. When I find a coin that can do 40x gains, 50x gains, if it can 100 times your money, I'm getting in on it. And that means you can too, because the members literally copy along. They're told everything I'm doing. They're told every coin that I own. So there is no work for any of the members. Now, if that sounds good to you, go to the site, read through, watch the videos, see what the members have earned. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify absolutely everything that you read, see, watch. And if you like what you see, guys, join me there and make the same money I do. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.